Sophia was screaming for help, her small hands shaking as she tried to stand on her weak legs. "Bring Andre back!" "I won't stop until he comes." Richard froze in the doorway, terrified, ashamed, and realizing too late that the man he fired was the only one who could save his daughter. 3 days earlier, everything had exploded inside the Blackwood mansion. Richard Blackwood, a billionaire known for his sharp mind and cold discipline, walked into his living room and saw something he never expected. His 8-year-old daughter, Sophia, paralyzed since the accident, was laughing for the first time in months. And the reason was Andre Silva, the new driver he had hired only 3 weeks ago. Andre was gently dancing with Sophia in her wheelchair, playing soft Brazilian music from his phone. Sophia clapped, smiling like a child who had found life again. Richard snapped. "Stop that right now!" he shouted. The music stopped. Sophia's smile disappeared. Andre raised his hands calmly. "Mr. Blackwood, I can explain." "You're a driver," Richard yelled, "not a therapist, not a friend, and not someone who gets to dance with my daughter." Sophia began to cry. Andre tried to speak again, but Richard cut him off. "Get your things. You're fired." Andre nodded, but before leaving, he knelt in front of Sophia and whispered, "Little one, butterflies all fly differently, but they still fly." Then he walked away with calm dignity, too calm for a man who had just lost his job. That calmness bothered Richard badly. Sophia fell apart after Andre left. She refused to eat, refused therapy, refused to smile. She kept asking one question. "Daddy, why did you send away the only person who made me feel normal?" Richard tried to ignore his guilt. He told himself he had done the right thing. But the house had turned cold again, silent again, empty again. Meanwhile, across town, Andre was in his tiny apartment answering emails in 3 different languages. His laptop showed medical journals and neuroscience articles. His phone rang. "Dr. Silva, are you available for the neuroplasticity lecture?" Richard had no idea. He had fired a world-class doctor. And not just any doctor, a specialist in children with neurological injuries, a man who spoke 4 languages, a man who had once treated Richard's late wife, Elena. Richard finally learned the truth when his assistant brought him Andre's background report. It shattered him. Andre Silva wasn't a simple driver. He was a pediatric neurologist trained in France, a researcher in music and movement therapy, a man who had lost his own daughter in an accident and had dedicated his life to helping children like Sophia. And before Elena died, she had asked Andre to watch over Sophia if she ever needed special help. She even wrote it in her will. Richard felt sick. He had fired the one man his wife had trusted. He rushed to Andre's apartment and confronted him. "You lied to me." Andre didn't raise his voice. "I did what your wife asked me. She knew you would never accept my methods if you knew who I was. You only see what people look like, not who they are." Richard couldn't deny it. His anger, his fear, his prejudice had all blinded him. But everything changed when the nurse called. "Mr. Blackwood, come home. Sophia is trying to walk on her own. She keeps calling for Andre." Richard and Andre rushed back. There, in the hallway, Sophia was holding the wall, her weak legs trembling. "Daddy, I have to show Andre that I didn't give up." Andre knelt beside her. "You don't need to hurt yourself to prove anything, little butterfly. I'm here." Sophia began to cry. "Will you come back?" Andre looked at Richard. This wasn't about a job anymore. It was about healing, about forgiveness, about facing the truth. Richard swallowed his pride. "I was wrong. I judged you by your skin, by your job, by everything except your heart. Please, come back, not as a driver, as Sophia's doctor, as the man my wife trusted." Andre smiled gently for the first time. "I will, but only if you promise. The next time I teach her to dance, you dance with us too." Richard nodded, and from that day forward, everything changed. Together, Richard and Andre built the Different Butterflies Project, helping hundreds of children. Sophia began walking with crutches, dancing often, smiling always. And the mansion that once felt cold now echoed with music, hope, and new life.